Testing it out. Hello, students. Give me one moment. Make sure you can hear me well. Look these up in one moment. So like I said, today, not today, I'm sorry, in this session, we're going to go through a variety of the problems that you saw. The problem is posted on the 21st. I can't remember. You go to EDSB. So this is a review from last week. Let me share the screen real quick. Pause this for a second. So if you take a look here, going over a problem or a problem set, like 6 particular problems, and what's posted today, the values have been changed or altered just a little bit. So I'm gonna go through a few of them, and it's gonna be for your benefit, so you can go back and actually try it. Students are actually sending information in with just a problem back to me and not attempting it. So I'm going through this review real quick because it's going to help you go through it yourself, take your time, follow the same procedure steps that I perform, and possibly you can go back to last week with similar problems and try those and get a higher score. Now, inside of EDSB, you're going to see something called a flag. Let's see if I can show you this real quick. Is it in this class? No. So where is it at? All right, so here, this is called a flag. And all I'm saying is you cannot submit things in this fashion. You can submit it, but you only get like 50% at most because you're submitting the problem without a solution. So let's take a look at this. She has all the problems, but there is no calculation. The calculation here is a calculation that was done. I see she's very confused. That was done by Mrs. Lane. And I'm going to share that YouTube link. Took a while to convert the video, so my apologies, because it's a converted YouTube video versus a file format. It takes longer to load. So let's jump into the basics, right? That's just showing you what you should not do. We want to start off by creating a document, right? So here and my docs. So you're going to start a blank. All right. And again, we got to name our document. So let me grab the problem for you. This is the very first problem. I'm doing this out of order, but this is your first problem. What we want to do is some basic housekeeping. So the title of it we'll call Do Now. For instance, this is just so you can find the document if you want to download it and send it back to me for review. So it's going to call Do Now, and then today's date. This is just a sample of how you should, creating and generating your document. So it's the 27th. Now we need a few other things, like our header. So that'll be your name, the date, of course. It sounds redundant, but just try to keep things together. And of course, what class? So you can call this credit recovery, just for example. Now, this is not always going to be true because everybody has different classes. And you will see, I discussed this earlier in the small video left in the student message boardroom, that there is at least 6 problems. And each of your assignments are going to start deviating, or not deviating, but diverging. And there'll be different things for different specialties. So with that said, this is about dimensional analysis again. And the basic mathematics in STEM. So how do we calculate this? Well, let's think about it. We discussed dimensional analysis a while back, and I showed you how things can cancel out. So the problem reads a typical E. coli bacterium is about 0.00.8 millimeters in length. Okay, this is not all the way factual because, like I said, I did change the values so we can reinforce you practicing these techniques. So how does that look when we get it out? Well, you start just like I did with your age calculation. You take whatever you want to convert, whatever value it is, its measurement or dimension, and you put it over 1. So let's do that. This is 0.0000.8 milliliters, and that's the length. So the problem is saying, hey, change this to just meters. So let's see if I can make this cleaner and indent it a little bit. And I'm gonna put that here. So let's see, let me stop. There we go. And I'm putting this over 1. Just want to make sure it's divisible. This is turning into a ratio, if you will, or a proportion. 1. And we're going to make this equivalent to, it's equivalent to and then we need another ratio. So let's create that as well, another fractional bar. It was just called some other mathematical name, divisor or divisor, I forget. I'm not a, let's see, I'm not going there. But next, you want to think about what is the standard conversion you can use here. So usually in our trusty physics book, it's going to be page 18. I'll try to reference this for you later on. And it's basically, what is the standard conversion for milli? Right? So if we look at that, and you can't see my book because it's virtual background. If I open a tab here, and what is milli? So that's the beginning of the thing we have, right? Milli, and put mile chiefly. No, this is not what I want. This is close, but it says it right there. So that's 10 to the -3. Try not to use wiki, but this is a great view of what I was trying to show you earlier inside the physics book. So what is milli? When you go through these problems, and like any of these that you see here are prefixes, these are sometimes the symbols they'll put by the dimension, but you want to go here and use this as your recipe book to, wait a minute, somebody's coming. Hello? Hello, Mr. Perry, are you there? Okay, hold on, let's see what's going on here. He has camera, but it's not on. It's cool. Whenever you get a chance, Sharad, try to turn on your microphone. And I don't know, maybe you want to figure out how to turn on your camera so I can see you, and then eventually we can share screens. I don't know if you hear me, so let me see if I could turn on the chat too.
Hello?
Oh, wait a minute, I hear something.
What's up?
How you doing? Oh, he has it. He has it.
I'm doing good.
Okay, cool. Do you know which problem I'm referring to right now or no?
No.
Okay, give me 1 second. So are you in NASB?
Yeah.
Okay. Go to, let me show you my screen. Okay. Can you still see everything I'm doing or no?
Yeah.
Awesome. So I got you for physics 3. And I am referring to this problem here for today. Okay.
Honeybee or the fourth one?
Well, I'm going to try to go through all of 6 so you guys can do it on your own. So
Okay.
the first thing you want to do, are you on a laptop or a cell phone, or what do you have?
I'm on a laptop.
Okay, cool. That's better. All right, so I need you to you have a Google class. Not, I'm sorry, not Google class. A Google account, like an email address by Gmail.
Yeah,
Okay, so I need you to establish a Google document real quick.
I already had that up too. Cool. All
Wow,
right.
you're sharp. Okay. Um,
It's
so
because I was in Miss Frank's earlier.
you was in Miss Frank's class?
Yeah, I was in her Zoom.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. They told us we had time slots for all students, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to get it started so we can get you guys going. Um, but again, I'm Mr. Tyler. I don't know if you know that already, and I'm in physics robotics, and you're in physics, computer science. So, do
All
you
right.
see what I have here so far for the problem?
Yeah.
Okay.
A typical E. coli bacterium is about 0.8 millimeters in length. Convert this length to meters.
Right.
8 meters. I think it's, I don't know.
You got it. You got it. So, what I'm going through right now is the very first problem. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know
And
if you can hear the train, but I'm by the
it
metro.
it's okay, dude. It's okay. You made it online. That's a good part. So, and I can turn down the volume in my ear. But what I'm saying is can you go right ahead so you can keep up with me and type up the same exact thing?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Let me know when
Let's
you're
see.
ready.
Can I can I do like a half? Give me a second.
So yeah,
I can't put the what you see. What hold on.
you want to share your screen is what you're saying?
Hold on. My grandma just called me.
Okay. All right. So while he's doing that, we'll continue on a little more with the problem. And at this point, we were just trying to figure out what milli was. So this is going to be your times 10 to the negative 3, and then it just allows you to have it in meters. So how do we cancel that out? How do we cancel that out? Well, think about it. How many millimeters are, I'm sorry, well, yeah, how many millimeters are in 1 meter, right? So we look here, and that's 10 to the third and 10 to the second. Oh, you're back?
Yeah.
Cool. So I was just trying to show how you're going to convert this out. So where's that button? And this is going to be a negative 3.
How do you?
Oh,
So
and
you
what?
want me to type exactly what you typing? The
Mm-hmm.
whole problem, like the sentence too.
Yep. I'm showing you the format and everything. Now, it shouldn't be Mike Tyler there. It should be your name. And instead of credit recovery, you're going to put your class. I'm showing you the format for all classes. So you should put Physics 3, where credit recovery is. Okay?
This is confusing.
Because you started later on in the video, but I'm going to send the recording in so you can watch it from the very beginning. All
All
right?
right. Yeah.
So what was I saying?
It's no way to split screen this.
What do you mean split screen?
Like, hold on. Like side by side mode. Nah, that's something completely different.
Okay. Well, let me stop sharing my screen for a second, and then you can share your screen. Do you know how?
The green button. Hold on, let me make sure I got the right stuff going on because I got YouTube. It's at full screen. All right. Let's see here. I'm just about ready.
Okay.
Got it. Is that how you do it?
I
Am I
think
doing it
I'm
right?
seeing something. I think I see your screen better now. Yeah.
All right.
Yep, you did it. You're awesome. All right, so you don't have everything there. Now you're saying split screen. You wanted to what? Shrink one screen so you can see the other screen? Is that what you're talking about?
Something like that. Like, but with the zoom.
Yikes. Yeah. Uh you only got one screen and I'm attached to two screens because I got a monitor
All right.
sitting outside my
What I
laptop.
gotta type?
Uh so you gotta type your name. That's your header. So No, not in that header there, but just a header. There you go. Now just type, right? Looking good. And you come down one, put today's date. Okay. And of course, your physics 3. All right, so it's starting to be a little more clear what we're doing. You're just starting off with a header. This is how you get credit for your work, by making sure it's documented right. So the next thing is you're going to take from Edsby, if you could switch to your Edsby screen, I'm going to show you a quick way to do it. You can copy the first problem to your document.
So are all the teachers doing it like this based on what hour it is?
They May 1st, all the teachers sent in what times they will be doing the sessions. So I'm not
All right.
sure of the full schedule. Yes, that's kind of how it's going to go. So yeah, you just copy that first problem. And we're going to take it problem by problem. Oh, you quick with this, okay? What's that? Yeah, just Control-R-V is what they're saying. There you go. Space it out a little bit. There you go. All right. And next, the part with the arrow that I showed you on my screen is the
See
part.
any of that?
You said you didn't see any of that? Yeah, you got. So you got to figure out how you're gonna change screens. So maybe it'd be best if you like write down the solution. You got paper anywhere, and then you can retype it later.
Actually, hold on. Let me see.
So that's what I was suggesting to students, especially y'all only got one screen.
Hold on, I gotta go grab a pencil because I need a pencil.
Okay, you go right ahead. I'm gonna keep trying to solve it for you, and then you'll come back and take notes as you need. Okay. So I'm gonna stop him from sharing for a second and share this again, because again, this recording will go out. So all students that missed it, you can always go back like he can and attempt the problem. I suggest, from what I've been seeing, and here's one case, you have piece of paper or something to write with, because it's going to be hard to switch screens. Now, where was I? We're at 10 to the negative third, and this is going to be meters. This is divided by, 1 millimeter. Okay. What cancels here is your millimeters. So this one and this one. Well, I'm going to take this again and show you what it looks like once they're canceled out. This is going to be 1 times 1 when milliliter divided by, or milliliter over milliliter cancels, and leaving only meters. So let's go down one. Not here. That there. So now, like I said, this cancels. I think there's a way to do that. I forgot what it was. I think it's strike through. How did I do? I gotta learn that again. Strike through. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, I can't find it right now. I'm gonna have to play with this later in Google. There it is. So that's canceled, and of course, where did I find it at? There it is. So text, formatting text, and Control R5, or Alt Shift 5. Okay, good to know. So these two cancel. I like how they did that. The line struck through means it canceled out. So now what are you left with when you calculate this part? Well, we go again.
I'm back.
You're back? Cool.
Yeah, I got a
Can you
notepad.
see my screen, or?
Yeah, I can see your screen. You want me to write all that down?
Yeah, you do, dude, because I'm going through the steps and I'm not trying to rush you, but I want to make sure I got all these problems. So backspace. So these are, Mr. Perry, various steps to the first problem. Trying to make it neat.
What time does this end?
What do you mean, this meeting?
Yeah.
I'm giving it about an hour to, because they didn't make us doing the blocks of an hour. So this should end around noon, I think.
Dang.
This goes away. And now you only got meters.
10 to the third. I hope you make this easy for us because I've never been really good at math.
You never been good at math?
Nah, and like I've been good at math, but like teachers, like all the teachers I have for math, they usually like either a-hole or they just don't know what they doing. Like they know what they doing, but they don't know how to teach. They shouldn't have a job as a teacher. So I hope you deserve your job as a teacher because I'm probably dyslexic. I don't know.
Oh, don't say all that now. Come on.
No, but this be dummy hard for no reason.
Said dummy hard. You coming up with words, Mr. Perry. It's nothing
for
hard.
real though. Like math is just difficult.
Math is just difficult.
Well,
you know,
what?
Black people created it, right?
Did we really?
Yeah, you gotta do your history, young man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, go back to Egypt and stuff. But you get me sidetracked. I'll do as best as I can for you, get you videos. I'm here to help you, not fail you. And it's entirely up to your participation because there's ways to do the math and also, you said what?
100%. I got you.
He said 100%. Yeah. So I'm just going through all the problems. So when y'all go through, y'all have understanding. And then I think it's every 2 weeks I'm pushing it out. We'll do a quiz. But Fridays, definitely every Friday, I'm gonna be doing a review. So you'll know what's on the quiz upcoming week. So just relax.
My grandma just bought me a whole bunch of notepads and she just yelled at me because she's like, I told you grab some pencils. We is at the stove. So I gotta write in pen. She mad at me.
Well, she's just looking out for you. So that's the solution. You said what?
Nah, it's whatever. What you said though?
So I'm almost done with solving this. Notice I made a correction. These are all multiplied, right?
Yeah.
So let's go on. Now, how do you put this together? This is 1 times 1 is the denominators. That's 1.
That stays 1.
Now these two will multiply together. So that's going to be this 0.8.
I'm on like the second row. Right.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm recording it and you can come back to it, dude. He's like, I'm still
Why am I the only one here?
Because a lot of students haven't got their laptops or they're doing it on the phone.
You need to go to Best Buy.
He said Best Buy.
My grandma took me to Best Buy.
Oh my goodness. So wait a minute, you didn't get none of the laptops that were distributed? Your grandmother got your laptop?
None of that.
Oh,
Best Buy.
That's awesome. She's looking out for you, dude. That's awesome. But yeah, a lot of students don't have that.
OG.
You got a lot of support.
Fortunately.
So you got these two,
meters.
And it's gonna be meters. And that's the end of the problem there.
We can't do no other. How is this physics?
Because
this is mad.
Well, the language.
I just thought about it. What is this? What are we doing?
The language of physics is mathematics, young man. It's engineering. I'm sorry to tell you. No one told you that, huh?
It's gonna be a hard class, bro. I'm already.
It's gonna be hard if you say it's hard. So now
all I got biology all over again. Bro.
Biology all over again. You gotta take that up with your biology teacher, man. I don't know.
That dude in Minnesota.
He hilarious.
Is that asterisk for multiplication?
That's for multiplication.
All right, I'm gonna just put an X.
That's fine too. That's fine.
So negative. It's 10 to the power, 10 to the negative third power in meters.
Right. So what I'm gonna do is
I'm at the bottom where you are now. Oh
right.
no.
So No. So now I'm showing you how to quickly calculate it. Right? You see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Multiplied by, what did we say? It was 10 to the negative third power. And as you can see, it does it for us here. So that's our final answer.
Hold on. So I can put it equals, and that's it.
That's what I'm about to do.
Hey,
And the
I don't get
problem's
this.
done.
This. I don't. So all right. So it's basically you're crossing stuff out as you go
Right.
down.
Right. It's cross cancellation.
Is it like that for all the problems we're about that's listed on ESB?
For the first week, a lot of them were. They were dimensional analysis, substitution method.
I wasn't even here the first week.
I didn't know that. But I'm going over
When did this all start up? Like initially, because I just got put into this. But how long has this been up?
Well, let's see. We
The
started
ESB.
the quarter, I want to say maybe last week, because quarter 3 ended. And so, yeah, quarter 3 ended, I think April 15th.
Am I a senior?
I don't know. I got to look that up.
Because all right, so they're saying I came from another state, but I had 17 and a half credits, right?
Okay.
And then they had to pass us. So that's an extra 5 credits. Does that count towards my credits at all?
That's a question for the principal. It's not for me.
I got an 85. Wait, you can see my grades this way?
Yeah. You are listed as a junior, actually.
Bro, they need to fix that.
Yeah, well, you know who to talk to. And then bear in mind, a lot of the stuff is based upon whether or not your transcripts came all the way through. So I don't know.
They got my transcripts.
They still got to evaluate it.
They said that back in December
Oh,
when I first got here.
You're ready to cuss me out. I don't know. That's the principal.
Man,
And you know who the student services director is, right?
Mr. Nunez gonna have to catch this fade.
Goodness gracious. You said
Wait, do
female.
I have to write down a typical E. coli? Like, do I have to write that on my notepad? Because this notepad kind of small.
No, that needs to just go in your Google Doc when you get ready to type it all up.
So I'm writing this down, all of this down, and typing it up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess that ain't bad. That ain't bad. 'Cause it's just copy and pasting. That's all
right. Because I'm doing it with you. But pay attention to the steps that you're typing out because some problems may be like this. Next one is the minivan.
All right, I'm gonna just write the subject. So I'm gonna just minivan.
Okay.
Right there. Minivan. All right. Number 2. All right, let's do it.
All right, so how does this one work? Well, if we're looking at it clearly, we see we have 34.
How do you do the arrow like that?
I just hit the minus sign twice and then hold shift and press what's next to the question mark. So
wait, all right, I see what you're talking about.
Okay.
Shift. All right, let's do it.
So next is the minivan, and we're just gonna take this number. We want to convert it. So it says it sells for this much, but they want the price of the minivan in kilo dollars and mega dollars.
I didn't get that, and I tried to Google it. That was not. That don't exist.
It don't exist, huh? So we got this in dollars.
All right, 30.
And we want to turn this into kilo dollars. Now we have to remember, what is a kilo?
A kilo. That's weight.
Right. So if you see my screen, I typed in milli before, and if you look up, and I'll try to put this link in the script, the chat room.
Milli.
Let me put this in the chat room for you so you can review it.
So where's kilo? Kilo is 10 to the third power.
There you go. You're getting the hang of it.
That ends for 1,000.
That's right. We're going to use. That's what we're going to use. So hold on. I'm trying to find the chat portion so I can put that link in there for you. There we go. Can you see this link that I'm sending you?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So that's the same thing I'm looking at in case, you need to always refer to it.
I see it at the top of your screen in the search bar.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll also put it in the chat so you can always go back to it. Now, we're going to use what it means to convert it to kilo dollars. So let's think about this. We got to first put whatever we want to convert over 1. This is what I did the first round before you got here. and come over a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to say put this over 1.
Okay. I should have got bigger notepad.
We're going to multiply this by something that's going to allow us to actually convert it. So you can put an X there. I'm putting a star because I teach a lot of computer science classes and we use that. So put another division bar. And what can we use? We just said what kilo meant. So
1,000.
right, 1,000, right? So how many dollars are in a kilo dollar? Well, you just said it.
1,000.
There are $1,000, right? And this is inside of $1 kilo dollar.
$1. $1 is $1,000. So if I say loan me a kilo dollar, that means a band.
Right, I guess band.
They gonna think it's a small amount.
The terminology. So now we're going to cross out because dollars divided by dollars, when you multiply these two fractions together, they're going to cross out and leave.
Can I make that a side note? Dollars divided by dollars?
Well, if you want to understand how to do that, that's like I did up here with the millimeters.
So it's just cross multiplication again, or division.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's canceling it out. I got to go. I got to see.
So cross out dollars?
Yeah, we're crossing out dollars. That's what I'm working on.
That's how dollars. I'm a slash. Oh, I put a slash in 1,000. I'm going to ignore that.
And that's pretty much it for that first part of the problem. Now, this is part A that I did. We got to do part B next. We got to figure out what mega means. So
is we walking across the stage, or is they mailing us our diplomas? What's going on with that?
That again is Mr. Funes. I think he's not like in the office yet, but he should be there around.
I have his cell number. My grandma gave me it.
You get the cell. Oh yeah, just give him a call then.
Where the females at, bro?
So these are now crossed out. So I'm gonna take this here.
All right.
And I'm gonna put it again, but I'm just gonna put it here so we'll see how it looks.
So you want me to rewrite it at the bottom?
Well, you can just write a shorter version. You don't have to rewrite what I'm writing. This is for everybody else who might not understand what's going on.
All right.
Now we got dollars gone. So I'm gonna remove that.
Dollars is gone. Yeah, I'm gonna just rewrite it to make it easier.
Okay.
So 34,000.
And now these dollars are gone.
Times $1 kilo dollar.
Right. So what happens is we're gonna now say it's what? How does that fraction look? So do this.
This is so hard.
Stop saying that.
No, like sitting in class from home is hard.
Oh, that part?
Yeah. I never thought this would be a thing unless I was homeschooled.
He said a thing. So this is going to be times 1, so that doesn't go there. And then this part is going to be over 1,000 because 1,000 times 1.
Hey, I don't got the space for that, Chief.
You ain't got the space for this? Okay. All right.
Let's see. Hold on.
So what is this divided by that? That's 34,000 over 1,000.
34,000 divided by 1,000 is 34.
Okay, so 34,000.
I think. I don't know.
That's why we're using Google real quick. And he is got it. He's right. So I'm just doing it. I'm not saying he was wrong. I'm just doing it to show you how to quickly calculate this stuff as it gets, along.
I got you.
So that's just, like we said, the answer. Finally, 34,000.
So put an equal sign. 34, I mean.
Equals.
Down here.
34.
Equals. And that's the answer?
That's it for that part. We
That's
still got to do part B, though.
That's for A. That's for A.
Yeah,
so
we still got to do right.
So it's 34 kilo dollars is the answer.
It's just 34 kilo dollars. Yep.
All right, got it.
Okay. So
let's circle it, and I'm gonna start.
You said what?
I'm gonna circle my answer, and I'm gonna start it.
Okay.
Wait, what if I just did this? Can't I just, instead of putting it in the document, can I just
Actually, for another 2 weeks, you can, because I'm trying to give people without laptops,
But
option.
like, can I do it on paper then just do the picture thing? Because you can do the picture thing then submit it, right?
You can, but you get more credit for the document. So it's up to you.
Damn.
Hey,
All right.
I can give you about 80% credit, but everybody else is doing this because they got to make lab reports later on.
I'm just trying to pass.
So we're taking the same number, and we're going to put it over 1.
All right, so 34 kilodollars. Wait,
$34,000, right?
all right, hold on. The
We're going to put it over 1.
$34,000.
And next, we need to multiply it by some other equivalent fraction. So I got another student coming in. Okay.
Wow.
Hello? Who? Somebody else there?
Is it a female?
It's Lay. Who is Lay? You got to turn on your microphone and your camera. Lay. We're in the middle of doing problem number 2.
Hold on. I'm gonna make her not feel, whoever it is, not feel alone. I'm gonna turn on my camera.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's cool if you do. You guys do. It's good to see who I'm teaching.
Once I make breakfast, because I'm probably gonna make some bacon or something in a minute, then I'm gonna turn it back off. But can y'all even see me?
I can see you.
I'm
trying to see if they can turn on their camera.
Why
You're
can't
in
I
the
see
room
myself?
though?
Is it? I think it's why can't I see myself? Is it because I'm in full screen?
You gotta play around with it. You can get the hang of it before this quarter's over.
What if I got a boogie or something? The heck?
All right. So while Lay's figuring it out and you're figuring out your camera,
let's
keep going. Now, what is the standard conversion for? What did they ask us? Mega dollars. So let's go back to our quick document.
You got a green screen behind you?
A green screen?
Yeah.
It's called virtual background, so it does it automatically through the computer.
How do I do that?
Now look at you. Every student asks those questions. You gotta find where your virtual background settings are.
Hold on, bro. Is it reaction?
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna get back to this problem, Sherrod.
Yeah, go. I'm still playing with you. I still got you.
He enjoying himself. He got thumbs and stuff.
It's just cause like it's fun. It's cool, but it's like less naggy or something. I don't know. Not that I'm saying teachers are naggy, but like I just don't got that pressure on me right now.
We got somebody else. We got Kimion coming into the room. You guys piling in. You just complaining, and then you.
It's because y'all updated y'all stuff.
We updated our stuff.
Y'all updated y'all feed because I wouldn't even know if y'all didn't update y'all feed.
Okay, I've been putting stuff on there. Kimion's been working with me.
I know. I did some of your work on Friday. I
seen you. That's why I'm going through. So everybody.
Oh, so this is just a review anyway.
I told you this, man. Like you don't listen to me. You already talking about it's hard. Hey, Kimion, we're going over a review problem. Do you understand the work I posted? Because if you do, you can hang in there, or if not, I mean, I know how you operate. So, what do you want to do? You want to stay? All right. So let me finish this up because I'm going through.
I gotta grab you a notepad and some paper. I mean,
so we got 4 more questions to get done, you guys, and I can get out y'all hair, man. So he is going off. So look, we're on Mega, right? Well, like this link that I put in the chat room, Mega is 10 to the what? It's 10 to the 6. So we're gonna do the same thing we did with Kilo earlier. And here we are. So I'm gonna come over here, and I want to cancel out dollars, but we gotta ask ourselves, how many dollars are in a mega dollar? So that's 1 mega dollar. We're gonna put this up here because we don't want to cancel it out.
Y'all hear me?
Who is that?
Yeah.
Lay?
My kid.
I think she got her camera. Say that again. Who was that?
My kid.
My kid. Oh, she made it. Yeah. You sent me a message and then you just disappeared, but you're back. It's cool. All right, so let's keep going.
What's under megadollar? One
So what's
megadollar.
under megadollars? Remember what mega means, right? 10 to the 6.
6 power.
So we're gonna put 10 to the 6. Let me go back to my
I'll
Bible.
be back, Mr. Tyler.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be here until 12.
Okay.
So that's 10.
First.
We're gonna raise that to the 6th power.
Huh?
And that's gonna be our dollars. And now we can cancel out the dollars. Just like we did before.
So I might as well not even write dollars. Like, bro, like you could see this is why I don't like math. So I'm gonna cancel out dollars on the bottom right and the top left, right?
Yes, sir.
Boom, boom, and then just rewrite it at. I got you.
I got you. Okay. So now I'm taking this.
34,000
going
over
to-
1 again, and then $1 megadollar over 10.
Yup.
6 power. All right, I got you.
Ah. This to do now?
This is the do now. Yes,
We
ma'am.
Now too. Oh,
Cancel
God.
that.
Wait, this is the do now. Okay.
Yes, it is. And that
All
dollar's gone.
I'm running out of space here, Chief.
That's why you need some more paper.
It's a notepad. It's one of these.
Oh, okay. So what does that look like when we calculate it? Well, we got mega dollars left, and we just need to take this 34,000 and divide it by this 10 to the power of 6. So that's what? 34,000 divided by 10 to the power of 6 for mega. And that's our answer, 0.034. Equal sign. And that's Kimia coming again. Oh, goodness, she's back. She wasn't planning on said you'd be back. You back already, huh, Mama Kim? Okay. So that's going to be, what did we say the answer was? It was, I think, 0.
Problem yellow.
This is
We're
our
on the
mega.
second one.
What is the first one?
Or is we still on the first one?
Was that what?
We on the second one.
Right.
We on problem number 1, number 2.
I feel like the smart kid in class.
So we
on
did.
the
Listen, everybody. I'm going to be posting this video on there so you can go back. But we're on problem number 3 right now, right, Mr. Perry?
2.
We did 2, didn't we?
Nah, we doing 2 right now.
We're done with 2 though.
What? What's
That
the
was it.
answer?
Right here.
Oh.
Okay, so 3. We got 3 more to go, y'all.
Oh, wait.
He said, wait. This sounds like I'm still in the classroom. Wait.
Don't erase the board. Don't erase the board.
Don't erase the board. That's why I'm using a Google Doc. So let's keep it moving. The next problem is, of course, what? Let me go back to, I'm gonna leave that screen up for you guys in case you want to write it down or begin typing it up. But you can actually submit this as your assignment and get credit for it today. Because this
Wait,
is
so
what
I could have been typing this the whole time?
I heard too many
I'm
people
on my
talking at
laptop
once.
already. I ain't gonna be able to type it until later.
How you do split screen with this?
I don't know. Y'all gotta learn that. I don't know how to switch screens on your screen.
Like,
The-
hold on, bro.
So here's number 3.
Okay, I'm going to just start from number 3 and I'm going to go back for number 1 and 2.
No problem, Kim. So number 3 looks like this. A honeybee flaps its wings 224 times per second. How much time is required for one wing beat? For this, you have to go into understanding what in physics time is. And time is related to frequency. So time as frequency.
Hey, Chief, while you helping them out, I'm finna catch up on typing this stuff.
Okay. So usually when you're doing time and frequency, your time is going to be equal to 1 divided by f for the frequency. You go here, use equation T for time
If your metro don't trust you.
is equal to 1 divided by the frequency. Okay? If you see that, you automatically know what I have to use. Okay. And next, you just take the values you're given. Now, what is the
How you do the fraction?
what fraction? This fraction here?
Like no, like the fraction thing. You just do dashes.
The fraction thing, yeah, I do the little dashes.
But like, how do that work? Like, how do you put it under it? Is what I'm saying.
You gotta hit enter. So it's like it looks like I'm I'm putting it under, but I'm actually going a line down and doing that to type
I
it.
know, but that look weird on mine. You make it look professional.
Well, give it your best shot. Give it your best shot.
Oh, it
Mr.
look the same.
I'm
It look exactly
writing my
the same.
stuff out on paper.
That's good, Kim. You could like either, like I told him earlier, take a picture of your work, make sure it's neatly written down, and you can
Okay.
send that, or because I give you extra credit for these reports.
All right, wait, yeah, that's my question. How much? Like, what's the difference? Like, what's the credit difference for paper or online?
So, okay, so for most submissions before the crisis started, the students were getting 100% credit for the pictures. Now it's to the point where people have to still generate these reports because they go into a portfolio for you guys, and that brings it to about 125 points in most cases when you type it. So you got 80%.
I'm gonna write it down and then I'm gonna type it up there.
Okay, yes, ma'am. So I hope that answers your question, Sharad. Now, time, T, is going to be equal to what we said. It's going to be 1 divided by the frequency. And the frequency in this case was the 224 times per second. So let me help you out with this. That's not what I wanted you to do.
So will we put that as under like known, right?
That, very good, Kimion.
Okay.
You remember, okay, go back. And this is, she's right, a known value from the problem. She already knew how I was setting this up. Your unknown, of course, is the time for 1 millisecond, right? And this gets tricky because first you got to figure out, how fast he's moving using this equation, and then you probably need to convert it to just milliseconds because if you notice, this is in a second, so we got to convert that. So let's keep going. Unknown. The unknown, like I just mentioned, is the time in milliseconds. Okay. So this is where we're doing the work on it. We'll begin calculation here. And this is basically how more of your problems are going to start looking when you have to set them up, y'all. So again, that's 2, 2, 4. And we can't use times per second because we're reversing it. I'm going to put T over S so you understand that that's what that is. This is for times per second. So there's a clap or someone said something. What happened? Okay, well, guess not. So what's going to end up happening is your seconds are going to go upstairs, right? Because this is like times per second. This is already being divided. So how do you do that?
So we're gonna put 224 on the top and 1 at the bottom.
No. You see what I did?
No,
So
I'm trying
you
to.
got 1 divided by 224. That's the calculation. But this is the dimension. And remember what I told you, when you have a fraction in the bottom of a fraction, I don't know if you remember this, Kim, it flips. It does the reciprocal.
Invert.
And that's seconds
Can I,
upstairs. Hello?
Okay.
Can I the same title you have for this document? Can I just name it the same thing? Do now 27.
The title, yeah. You can. I was trying to figure out what you was asking, but yeah. Let's move on. What is 1 divided by 224? So 1 divided by 224.
224.
And we get this, right? So
Mm.
with my class, and Kimmy, I knows as well, you only need really 2 digits. If you have zeros, you got to use 4. So it's going to be 0.0045.
Oh, bit.
So 0.0045. And this is going to be in seconds, right? But we're not done because the problem's asking for milliseconds. So we got to go back to the beginning and use a technique that me and Mr. Perry started on. And he probably is familiar with this.
Dang.
We did it a minute ago when we had milli, right?
How you do
I do what?
the power? I forgot. Like I used to know
You
how to
hold
do it.
shift and press 6.
All right.
So we have this, and guess what? We want to convert it to milliseconds. So we need to come down one and then make a division bar, because this is just like putting it over 1, right? I think I like it better when I did that. And then next you need something to compare it by or make it cancel out the seconds. So, okay, that's starting to get on my nerves. So I'm just gonna make it all to the left because it's not doing what I want it to do. All right, fine. So now I can move this over correctly. There we go. And then I wanted to make another division bar.
Bro, this that shit, bro.
You're gonna be okay.
This
so
is confusing.
why is it confusing? You just did this with me up here. It's the
I'm not
same
even
thing,
talking about
right?
that no more. See, bro, you confusing me double time.
How?
Mr. Tyler.
Yes.
So would I put another like equation, like division equation on the side of the seconds, or with this, what you're doing now, I'll go underneath this right here?
So this is gonna great question. This is going to be over 1, right?
Okay.
Just like your years to seconds calculation we did before.
Mm-hmm.
And what goes here is you got to think about milliseconds is what you want. So what does milli mean, Kimmy? Well, we got to go back to that document again.
And
So it's 10 to the negative third. And I put this link inside of the chat room so you guys want to use it in the future, because these things will come up again in
Well,
physics.
be quiet. Be quiet. Get out my room. Get out.
So let's see. That's going to be 10 to the negative third, right?
bruh,
So that's saying in 1 millisecond, where did my mouse go?
how you got all these students in this class and there's only 3 of us on here? I'm confused.
Hey, you gotta worry about yourself. That's all I can tell you. And then this is going to be 10 to the negative third, and that's going to be in seconds. Okay. Clean that up a little bit for you. Okay. So now, guess what cancels out?
LeBron.
The seconds. The seconds, right? I heard you. Cross those out. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
How does he do this?
Hey, Mr. Ortiz, I'm on the line with some students. What's going on?
Tyler Sama. Hey, did you get the email with the timesheet?
The timesheet. You mean times that the teachers are going on?
No. Did you check your email this morning?
No. Hold on.
Okay, so a few minutes ago, they sent out a timesheet that all the teachers have to physically put hours in because.
Somebody pick a color.
Blue.
I hate daytime. Can you tell? No, you can't use it too. My grandma called me, y'all. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. I have other stuff to worry about. What was I saying? Come down here, and these two are gone, right? The seconds. And when we do that, we end up canceling the seconds here. That's gone now. Uh-oh. Why are you doing that? Huh. I'm not gonna worry about you. And then this is gone. Okay, good. So now you have just straight milliseconds. There we go. So what does that mean? That goes away. This is where it multiplies. All right, so what is that? That's 0.0045. It's gonna be divided by this 10 to the negative 3. So we come here to our calculator. And again, that's going to be our, where is it at? 0.045 multiplied by 10 to the negative 3rd power. And we have this, okay? So we're gonna take this. I'm just gonna copy that and put it back in our document. And paste it. Home equals sign. And that'll be in milliseconds. And that problem is now done. So that means we got how many more problems to do? How many? So we got 1, 2, it's 3 altogether, and it's nearing 12 o'clock. So I think for today, I just want you guys to focus on these 3 problems because it's almost 12 o'clock and I got to get ready for another set of students. But get these typed up, and then tomorrow or later on, maybe later on today, I'll try to see if I can open it up again. We'll go through the last 3 problems, okay?
Okay.
I
So
didn't get the
I'm gonna
first one.
download. What'd you say? Go ahead.
I didn't get the first one.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. What I'm going to do is I'm going to download this video and post it to ESB and all the classes so you guys can see it. All right.
Okay.
All right. So just, you know,
Never
breathe
too
easy.
much, never too much, never too much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Parma.
No problem. Breathe easy. And you guys check ESB for all updates. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, class over?
For the moment. Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Okay. Be careful.
Wait, I need your notes. Where the notes at?
The notes are going to be in the video. They'll be up later.
Like on the main, like the hub
On the ESB.
in the
yeah.
middle?
Mhm.
All right, bet.
All
All
right.
right.